Hello! I have read all those books, and I could tell you one thing is I think I know what to do next and what not to do. I understand what I know and I understand what I don't know. The first thing after reading all these books having to do with returns, having to do with risk, looking at what you usually look at, how to make money in the stock market, and how to make sure you understand what you're investing into, to the most elaborate minds in finance. Let me tell you a few of the things that I've heard. The first one is diversification might not be the good thing that you think it is. As Warren Buffett says, it's diversification. Why do you want to invest in something you don't understand just for the sake of having diversified a bunch of different assets? They told him, asked him was, hey, how come you don't invest in real estate? And he said, I don't understand real estate. I know Apple, I know Microsoft, I know Coca-Cola. Why you want me to buy something I don't understand? Well, because then you diversify your risk. Yeah, but I'm buying stuff that I don't understand. Diversification is when you don't know. I know. That's his view. The other thing that I found out is no one understands risk. Everybody understands how to measure stuff. We know what kind of returns we're going to get from the stock market. We know how much Amazon has gone up, but we don't know the risk of Amazon. How could you buy anything if you don't understand the risk that you're taking? That is crazy. You need to know what you're taking. Too much focus on return. Know what you buy. You need to understand what you buy. Most of the time, you don't understand what you buy because you don't know the stock. You hear the news, you buy on the news. Very bad idea. Also, well, what's driving the stock market? That's a big question. What is driving the stock market? Well, I hate to tell you, but maybe by always wanting to look for a reason behind the market going up and down, i.e., well, I don't know, maybe because rates are going up, because the Fed is raising rates, that's not good for stocks, therefore I should sell. Oh, wait, he's going to lower the rates, it's time to buy. It's not that simple. You need to understand there are views out there which really treat stock market movements as a fractal. What does that mean? Do you know that you really cannot calculate the size, the perimeter of the coast of England? Not really. It depends how minute your measurements are, because the closest you get, the more diverse it is. I did a video on that at the beginning, about 6 or 7 months ago. You don't know what the dimension of a snowflake is. Even though you could see it, you don't understand it. Why? Because it's fractal. The closer you get, the more details there are, and the more complicated it gets. Therefore, we should potentially look at predicting the stock market the same way we predict the weather. Right? We don't fly planes in the sky to see what's happening to the stock market, to the weather, right? To predict it, we make predictions based purely on the fact that it's moving up and that it's moving down. That's how you do it. At least one way you do it. Another way is you need to understand a few things. Every morning when you get up and you invest in the stock market, you need to know that you don't know. Because if you think that you know, then you're in trouble, right? The second thing is that you need to also really need to focus more on the risk. Not so much on risk management, but risk taking. Understand the risk, because one little bitty market crash takes all your gains away. Understand the risk. That is what I learned from all these books, and that is what you should take from this video.